hero again.
Okay, we shall see it right now. I'm looking at the what do you call the new hero?
Gushin. Fredrin.
My guy, don't do me like that. Don't do me dirty right now. I almost mentioned, oh yeah, Gushin for Iris, why not? I'm looking at the Fredrin right now for Iris because he did a very, very good moment in the regular season. 3v1 doesn't matter for him. So I'm looking at maybe giving him again to showcase his ability. But on the banning phase right now, LUNATIX is going to ban out the Paquito, sorry Sid, Akai as well. So banning out those jungler objective orientated right now.
Yeah, so far I think the draft is pretty standard. It feels like LUNATIX are still following their same habits here. They always go for the same usual bans, unless, and usually it's the third one which they start switching it up. They know that Farmus is good, so they ban it out themselves. But the first two, Akai and as well as Paquito, both of which we've seen in the previous game when they were on red side. RSG following the Claude, as well as the Valentina. I'm surprised that they banned out the Claude this time round instead of trying to let it through.
I mean, they want to go for something different. Maybe the Popolo Koopa right now, just go for objective again, getting the turrets, and just trying to snowball in terms of gold lead. I like the banning from RSG. They did not ban out the Fanny because why? I'm not sure LUNATIX. I was gonna say I'm not sure LUNATIX has a Fanny player because Amal is not playing. But hey, I mean LUNATIX, Adin, we got some surprise coming up for you.
Well,
Goldillo is gonna play Fanny. Okay. Fanny XP lane, why not?
Imagine if that actually happened. But I think RSG is kind of showing who they are prioritizing, right? They're saying that Tomtify usually carries games on his comfort heroes.
True.
So let's make him feel as uncomfortable as possible. Let's give him a very long timeline to which he can actually impact the game and try to punish him as much as possible. Until then, I think RSG isn't really going to change that strategy here. So the big question comes from Team LUNATIX, right? Fanny, how much impact is it going to give to the game? Because we saw Lancelot, we're expecting early game pressure. We didn't get to see it. RSG on the other hand, lock in the Ruby. They want to make sure they can have a way to catch, maybe slow down, or at least cancel some abilities or the steel cables coming out from Fanny.
I understand the Ruby, as you mentioned right there, but the Farsa is quite a risky pick because Fanny can just easily cable onto Farsa and then just use his cutthroat to just kill off the Farsa. Because Farsa is not going to move away. Yes, she still has wings by wings, can run away, but still a very, very confident pick by Kuja for Izanami. But hey, maybe they have a game plan on their own. And LUNATIX, on top of a mobile hero like Fanny, give her a Matilda, she's going to move even much more. And for Tomtify, I feel like another Irrital is going to be picked up, but Khalid is going to be given to Goldillo. You got what you wish for, Khalid's Goldillo right now.
Yup, 13 picks, 15 bans. It's still a 54% win rate overall. The crazy part is that a large majority of those games are done by Goldillo himself, which is pretty crazy in and of itself because nobody else really wants to touch the Khalid for the most part unless EXP laners are banned. Now, I'm surprised that we did see the Matilda pick up for the side of Team LUNATIX. Yes, the Circling Eagle is a good way to cancel the Feather Airstrike, but how much time do you really have? RSG Linkeza playing farm-heavy heroes. The Balmond gets locked in this time, and again, I don't know how Team LUNATIX are looking to contest these neutral objectives.
It's going to be quite difficult. I feel like the game plan for LUNATIX is just try to win those side lanes again. Don't focus too much on objective. If you can't contest, let it be, because RSG have it locked down right now with the Balmond, with the crop control from Ruby, and the AoE from Farsa. They have a very strong composition onto the Turtle teamfight or Lot teamfight right now. But hey, we gotta look at LUNATIX third and fourth pick later on. RSG Yves is gonna be banned out. I feel like it's a very good ban. Gonna disrupt a lot, gonna slow down the Balmond, gonna slow down the Ruby, and if she's not gonna be taken care of, the RWM is just gonna disrupt them overall.
I think this is genius, right? They're banning out the Yves. My guess is their next ban is going to be I want to say
Julian?
The Julian? I think that Julian, they can leave it up. I don't think Julian is enough in a lot of situations to actually get them out of it. I do think the Lapu Lapu from the side of Team LUNATIX kind of preemptive here. I would imagine, there we go. They're already going to ban it. Need I say anything more? Because again, it's about mid-lane control. Lilia is good at pushing waves. Yves is good at pushing waves. And more importantly, it stops any kind of hard engages for the side of RSG.
I'm going to throw you a question on the side of LUNATIX right now. What about Kadita right now? I feel like Kadita is not that bad. I mean, relieve the pressure from Fanny so that Kadita can just focus on the Farsa, then Fanny can like, I'm not sure right now if she cannot one-shot Balmond. I'm pretty sure she cannot do that, but she can just disrupt the gold lane of RSG M1.
I don't think it's a good option because the fact is they've already locked in the Matilda, so therefore they're not going to be able to outpush the Farsa to begin with. If Ruby is going as a support, they have even more pushing power, so no matter what, RSG MY will be able to rotate first in 9 out of 10 situations. Now Team LUNATIX, they ban out... Interesting that they ban out the Phoveus, but what for?
Just because. Just because, I guess. I mean, okay, to be fair, there's some form of mobility from LUNATIX, but it's not enough to pop the Demonic Fast, and now they're in deep trouble right now. I mean, RSGMI looking at the ban, okay, Phoveus is not in the game. I mean, this is a pretty good game for Iris using the Benedetta again, so why not? Rinse and repeat without the Phoveus. Benedetta can just dashes infinitely right now.
Yeah, I mean...
Kadita, bro, come on. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, Kadita, if it really comes down to it, I think Kagura is probably good here as well. Irithel gets locked in for the side of Team LUNATIX. I think that is just pure comfort. They could have arguably gone for Beatrix. She may not necessarily be the best in the world, but it's something. But RSG MY now looking like they have a significantly better comp at this point of time. Hopefully Team LUNATIX, they're not touching hands together to say, hey, GG, well played, boys, let's give it our best shot. They really need to try here. Lunox, very good option here, but it does fall under the same exact problem as Kadita.
Which is clearing capability is quite slow in comparison with Farsa and Ruby, who's gonna clear a lot faster and rotate a lot faster onto the gold lane side. So I feel like LUNATIX, they know this particular disadvantage that they have. It's about how they overcome it. Are they gonna change it up a bit? Maybe putting Matilda on the get-go with Tomtify to just at least secure the first 3 waves, at least.
I think that is a good option. I think they kind of don't have any control over the mid lane, and the fact that Popo and Koopa get secured in for RSG MY gives more reason for Team LUNATIX to double down on Tomtify. Let Flint attack the side lanes wherever he can, help Rain actually clear out that mid lane whenever necessary, because at the end of the day, if Rain is able to get his max items, Balmond is not going to stand a chance. Nobody on the side of RSG MY can really deal with the Chaos Assault.
I agree with you right there. It's about time management for LUNATIX right now. Try their best to secure farming for Tomtify and let Rain just farm up the mid lane. But again, both teams has done their draft. Both teams have the clear idea on how they're gonna win this second match, and it's down to this particular moment. LUNATIX, if they lose, they're gonna get knocked out and RSG moves forward. But if they can somehow turn this thing around, we're gonna go on to game number 3 later on.
Well, here we go. Game number 2 is about to begin as we enter the land of Dawn. Welcome, everybody. It's going to be Team LUNATIX on the blue side with RSG MY on the red side. Purple starts on both sides for both teams here. This side lane, I'm praying that Goldilocks is able to make miracles happen because he is going to be on the gold side of the map.
Yes, I was about to mention that, but yeah, Goldilocks is on the gold side right now. I feel like he should be able to do some amount of damage onto the Popol and Koopa because his playstyle is very, very aggressive. But looking at Tomtify is gonna have a bit of a hard time up against the Benedetta Goose. Just gonna clear the wave and then rotate out of those lanes.
Yep, and so far, I mean, Irithel, she's got to play careful as well because Iris, to him, he's able to get on top of Tomtify really, really quickly. And Tomtify, although he does have the Queen's Call, yes, it does slow him down, but that dash already closes the distance, so he can't kite as effectively as he wants to.
I feel like the rotation is gonna come out right now onto Goldilocks, but Loliel's managed to escape those trouble, not a problem at all. But looking at RSG MY rotating as well, but Goldilocks is maintaining the position really, really good. LUNATIX, I feel like they just need to focus on Tomtify. Let Goldilocks farm on his own because he still has those regeneration, the quicksand guard. But Tomtify does need the help right now, and Iris just looking on. So just gonna clear much, much more faster.
Oh, Iris, he actually whiffs his entire combo just to focus down onto the wave, but here it comes. Link Aza jumps into the middle of 5, but Flint is there as well. Good moves coming in from Link Aza to deny the gank. Now, Lexia and Zeph are going to trade forever, basically, at this point in time. But as soon as Link Aza shows up, Zeph doesn't want to walk close. Now, Flint has to be very, very careful with this next engagement because so far, Balmon is almost guaranteed to get this turtle unless Team Lunatics decide to push him off.
No, you shouldn't contest. For Lunatics, you shouldn't contest.
Oh.
Flint.
He tries. Rain is petrified, gets locked in by Iris before he can finish off the kill. On towards Balmon as the rest of RSG collapses on top of him, forcing out the flicker. Eye for an eye to secure a double for the side of Iris. Very good call from Iris.
I did mention shouldn't contest because it's quite hard, but it became harder that Flint did not land those steel cable, and then Rain got petrified and just got annihilated by the feather airstrike. So what could have been worse became much more of a nightmare for Team Lunatics early on right there.
Well, to be fair, Alexia did kind of slow him down, did get a little bit of a taunt going, and he's even going to disrespect the space. He's going to walk into the enemy jungle here, and I think they should do this, but they realize that mid lane is not under their control. The fact that Alexia is actually missing from the mid lane means that Team Lunatics can actually make these moves. Look, on the top side of the map, they've already rotated. Goldilocks is going to start this engagement onto Loliels. It might be a bad mistake here, and Goldilocks is going to use the quick sand guard to survive. Loliels in trouble, 1 HP. He finally dies to Alexia. It's going to be a double here for RSG MY. Almost a miracle play coming out from the Lunatics.
How did Loliels escape the death? He cheated death right there because Goldilocks had to execute on him, but still couldn't manage to get those kills. Loliels' impressive movements right there, just calculating the shield that he has. But right now, he's dead. He's dead right now. Loliels is gonna go down, but did not manage to get the turret in effect.
The turret is 1 HP. Anybody could walk up to it. You don't have to have Sun or Popo and Koopa to make it happen. Feathered Airstrike coming out, forcing the brilliance out of Rain. RSG continue to maintain control, but this time they're going to be rotating for that purple buff. They know it's coming up right now.
Oh no.
And now Flynn, he has to walk away. There's nothing they can do. Lexia finds the catch onto Rain. They know he's got no brilliance, and now they're going to go for the kill. Izanami ends up dying regardless to Flint with the retribution. Top to fight, here to join the fight with the Queen's Call already, even dropping his ult as well. Oh, these explosive arrows deal damage, but it's too late. Bottom side is already destroyed. They find the engagement, and there we go! Team Lunatics don't secure the kill! How do they not? They get these kills! 1 HP once again for the side of RSGMY.
Hey, one time you cheat that, it's okay, bro. It's cool, it's chill. But 2 times you cheat that by 2 different players, it's just unfair right now. It's just unfair for Team Lunatics right there. They tried their best to get those kills, but again, it's just not enough. It's because of the composition of Lunatics is based on itemization. They need those items for Lunox, for Flynn, as well as Tom T5. If they don't have the right item, they're not gonna deal a lot of damage. The heavy crossbow was being used, but as you can see, it did not do too much damage onto RGMY.
My problem with this, and yes, you're absolutely right that they do need items, but the 2 people who are supposed to be that early game heroes, both Flint and Goldilocks, weren't able to get the kills. It's so frustrating, but whatever, it happens, it's Mobile Legends. Let's see how they're going to progress this, because now that RSGMY at 3k gold, they're going to press the advantage some more.
I feel like whenever RSGMY has the pole problem in Koopa, this is what they do. They get the bottom lane first, they're going to go on to the top lane, get all the side lanes started first, and then they're gonna gather up onto further the elite even more right now. And as we can see, Zeph is gonna get pulled back. One more hit, but Red is managing to turn things around right there. Link Aza gonna get a drop down.
He gets the breathe, but now Iris on the opposite side and I'm getting
Execute!
attacked. No! Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Does not matter. Execute comes out, Flicker coming out of Rain to make sure that they're able to get a pick of their own.
Finally, the kills are coming in for Team Lunatics right now. I feel like the itemization also has been updated. Maybe Raid has gotten a few items as well as Goldilocks and Iris right there trying to escape, but did not manage. And Lexia, whoa, almost.
He had to flicker out of there. That was going to be another free kill going over to Team Lunatics if he got caught in that Raging Sandstorm. And Alexia still biding his time here. But Anna just to actually pull 2. They initiate the fight. Legeza secures 1. No, it's going to be Izanami dealing more damage. I thought the lethal counter was going to kill him for sure, but I guess not.
I mean, Izanami is gonna get a kill. Remember, who's the carry right now? It's Izanami, okay? It's Izanami. It's the middle presence right now for RSGMY. And the longer this game progresses with the magic worship, with the amount of kills that Izanami has. I feel like, again, the itemization is going to be the same. Lightning Truncheon, Divine Glaive for Izanami, for him to just penetrate Team LUNATIX right now.
All right, now Iris. They know he's going to be aggressive. Benedetta already going in. Circling Eagle being used. Eye for an eye utilized, as well as the Soul Bloom with the Chaos Assault. More than enough. Perfectly played by Team LUNATIX. Reading behavior and punishing Iris.
Killing Asa after getting the turtle. He wants more. He wants the purple buff, as well as Goldilocks health right there. Being taken down. Lexia onto the side. It's going to be taken down, but a very, very good crowd control. Ling Asa is just going to spin for the win. Zeph getting the kill onto Lexia, but Ling Asa still on top. Izanami shut down against Rain. Gonna flicker out, as well as Zeph, but Ling Asa managing to get this kill. Flicker by Top T5, but Lola say, hang on bro, hang on, you gotta die right now. Flynn, can he do anything? Steel cable is being used. He's just gonna run away right now.
He has to breathe. He has to breathe. And now Team LUNATIX, despite getting so close to turning a fight round, to find a pick for themselves, to trade 1 for 1, it slips between their fingers. And RSG with a 4.7k lead so far, look to continue to fight. They're right on top of Iris so far, but again, the siege will continue.
I mean, Lulias doesn't care, bro. He's just gonna throw Kupago. Go get that turret. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if Iris is gonna be taken down. At least I'm getting those turret. I'm getting those objectives. I'm getting all those map control for RSG MY. 4k gold lead on to the 8th minute mark. Team LUNATIX, they do have the potential right now. It's just about the execution. The Guiding Wings, the Circling Eagle, as well as Rain being able to full combo using the Lunox right now.
Right now, I mean, it's about who makes that first move.
Yeah.
Whether they're able to kind of punish their opponents. And especially when you have key abilities like Eye for an Eye. Wait, hold on. Zeph, he's in a lot of trouble. He's going to get hit by Alpha Wolf, and as well as the Feathered Airstrike. Purple buff not falling into the right hands as well. Flint left without energy regeneration. He's going to try to make something happen, but there's nothing they can really do.
Why did Zeph dashes forward? Instead of backwards right there, he jumped onto the enemy, making it easier for RSGMY to get those kills. And when Zeph is gone, it just means the purple buff is gone as well. And not only that, Ling Asa, RSGMY, they know they have this amount of lead. They're not gonna stop there. They're just gonna try to snowball even further right now. Team LUNATIX gotta be careful onto these later stages.
Yeah, and Lexia, I mean, he can't really force a play right now. He's hoping that LUNATIX get a little bit more aggressive, try to go for a team fight, and then look to counter it with his pull. But Iris himself has been pushing these side lanes single-handedly, forcing Team LUNATIX to actually move along the map as a unit instead of splitting themselves apart. Because if they do, they're significantly far behind. Goldilocks is level 9 compared to Iris at level 11.
Looking at the itemization, well, it's not good. Looking at those two jungler, 2 items for Flint having the Blade of Hephaestus and Malefic Raw comparison with Ling Asa having 3 tank items right now. Curse Helmet, the Immortality is there, as well as the Guardian Helmet. So, I mean, LUNATIX, again, gotta build that great wall right now for them to try have a chance on a comeback for this game number 2.
I'm not even sure if they can actually achieve that. Wow, good use of the sentry there. Actually opening up and seeing exactly where everybody is standing. Let's see whether this inhibitor is going to fall down. Goldilocks tries, but Izanami flickers out of the way, leaving Goldilocks stuck in position. He kills him straight away. They're able to net an inhibitor and top to fight. If you get locked down here, Flint tries his best, but Benedetta is going to be clearing the wave so very fast. They're going to take all 3 inhibitors now. Top and bottom already gone. Izanami getting attacked. Flint finally finds the shutdown on Izanami and makes his way out of there. Zeph with the Circling Eagle on top of Loliels pulls himself out of position, forces the flicker out of him. They trade 1 for 1. 2 inhibitors fall into the hands of RSGMY, and they still manage to save 1 inhibitor despite a 7k goal lead.
Have some pity for Flynn Ling Izar. He did not get a taste of that purple buff at all, but it doesn't stop there. Guiding Wings onto Lolias. I don't feel like LUNATIX can do too much about this. Gotta back off because their base is gonna be taken care of by the minions of RSGMY. But again, I would say 5 out of 10 defend by Team LUNATIX, managing to get a kill for Izanami. Managing to at least protect their inhibitor turret on the mid side, but the bleeding is there already. The bleed has been done by RSGMY.
I mean, the damage more so in the next 40 seconds. If Team LUNATIX isn't able to secure that Lord, steal it away, or win a team fight, they're basically out of this. They have no real way to actually get back into this. In top to 5, I did see a Berserker's Fury recently purchased on him. I'm not sure if that's his second or third item. We'll check in a little bit. But RSG MY is just so far ahead of the curve.
Yeah, I feel like Team LUNATIX again, even if a good team fight for them right now, it's not going to do much. But that is a very, very good start. Flynn getting those kills onto Lolias right there, who's just a bit too far ahead right there.
Yeah, he's really out of position, and I don't think Lolios was ready for that kind of damage.
Whoa, Zap!
Jumping in on Izanami, pulling in Goldilocks. All of a sudden, in the end, he's so out of position, has to get on out of there. Feathered Airstrike puts him down to 1 HP. Sandstorm Guardian with the Circling Eagle saves him, but top to 5 walks too far. Lexia gets the pick, and now Iris going for the chase.
I mean, would you say a misplay by misplay right there? I'm not too sure what just happened. Because Zap using the Guiding Wings too far ahead, and Goldilocks pressed that Guiding Wings to follow up onto Zap was not a good idea. LUNATIX started off really, really well. Lolias was killed. They need to use that momentum, but the momentum shifted back to RSG MY is because of the mistakes that being done by LUNATIX themselves.
Oh, this is frustrating to see. It feels like nothing. I mean, LUNATIX, it feels like they get the advantage, and then they lose the advantage, and then they get the advantage again. It's just a never-ending, self-destructive cycle. But for now, they know that the end is coming soon, and Team LUNATIX have to pull up all the stops here. Luminous Lord is coming up on top side. They sentry the bottom side. Orange buff is not within their hands. Mid inhibitor is below 50% HP. Let's see how RSG MY looks to close out this game.
Housekeeping needs to be done by LUNATIX right now. The middle inhibitor is going to be taken down by Iris. Just doesn't stop there. Link Aza is just going to try to push the wave right now.
The Brilliant's already been used. Lolios is in trouble. Chaos is on news. He's dead. He's gone. And now they're turning around this fight. Rain has more than enough items. Sacrifices his life to ensure that the crystal gets to live. But the second wave is here, and it's going to be a 3v4. Can they actually make this work out? Oh no. The resurrection is already through. They've lost one. Zep is the next to fall. RSG MY ended off. And that's going to be it for the LUNATIX, getting eliminated on the very first day.
Good game. Well played by RSG MY. Play to their draft really, really